In this video, I'm going to explain why, according to the theory of relativity, time slows down the faster you move. So if we examine the theory of relativity developed by Einstein in 1905, specifically the portion on special relativity, he states that the speed of light in a vacuum is the same for all observers, regardless of the relative motion or of the motion of the source of the light. So this means that regardless of whether or not you're moving, light's going to travel at the same speed. Here's an example. If we're traveling at 0 miles per hour and we see a light turn on, we're going to see that light travel at approximately 299,792,458 miles per second. Now this is true whether we're moving or not. So if we're traveling 60 miles per hour, we're going to see light travel at the same speed, the speed of light. Now if we're an observer and we see someone traveling at 60 miles per hour, we're going to see light travel something like this. We'll see the light where it originated. As it turns on, it bounces down and then it bounces back up. This is because the objects are moving. So we see light travel something about this distance. Now if we're inside this vehicle, we're going to see light travel this distance. It starts up at the top, bounces down, and then bounces back up. So this is approximately, say, 6 feet. Now an observer will see this light travel something approximately like 20 feet. Now this is where the theory of relativity gets interesting. If we consider the equation speed equals distance divided by time. If we're the person in the rocket, the speed is the same as the speed of light and the distance is 5 feet. If we're the observer, the speed of light is the same and the distance is 20 feet. So if we take these equations and we solve for time, we'll notice that the times are different, and it's based off of this that the theory of relativity states that the faster you're moving, the slower time is for that individual. So this is how the theory of relativity bases that principle. Now in my next video, I've made some observations based on these same calculations that may in fact prove this theory is wrong. So stay tuned for my next video as I go over these different observations based on these same calculations that may in fact show that the theory of relativity is wrong.